So good workout this morning. We're gonna do a personal branding workshop. So I've done some bits with the guys last year. Been kind of coaching some of them throughout the year. Jono was one of them actually. So Jono's been doing a really good job, but I'm gonna do a bit more of a hands-on workshop this morning. So get the guys to think about who they are on and off the court, how they can present that to the world, and then really go through some of the apps that they can use on their phones or on their laptops or iPads, whatever have you, to boost their brands. Because there's a gap in the market, man. These players, they're good at what they do, but they don't showcase it good enough. So, reason we're heading in the car is because, it's not messy. We're getting snacks for them. You got to incentivize guys, you know. Snacks, healthy snacks. So we're gonna go to Tesco. Let's see if I can pick up some healthy snacks. No pastries. And then we're gonna come back and do the workshop, yeah? Thank God Tesco's around the corner. I got a bit carried away with the workout this morning. I'm just trying to think of some healthy snacks to get them. I've been given strict instructions to not come back with dry, bland stuff like rice cakes and crackers. So you've got to encourage healthy eating. To be fair, a lot of this personal branding stuff, it came about quite naturally. So I have always, obviously, having to grow less get active myself, have just kind of trial and errored a lot of different methods. Obviously, social media is one of them, but social media is forever changing. We started off on Instagram, still are obviously on Instagram. We've got a YouTube channel. Recently started doing bits on LinkedIn and obviously TikTok. So for me, it's just like I've seen firsthand what it can do from a business perspective and like how it's allowed us to grow and scale what we do. There's no reason why these guys who are actually the main attractions can't do that for themselves. You only play for 9 months in the year. And for most people, if you don't sign multi-year deals, that means you're only getting paid for those 9 months. So you got to think about what else can you do outside of that time to get you paid, or what can you do to get some of your overheads subsidized. So things like gear, trainers, if you can get a company to sponsor you, that saves you quite a substantial amount of money towards your career. Let's see what we're doing. I like these PhD bars. All right, protein bars sorted. Let me just keep it simple. Let's go to the fruit section, man. Let me not force it. Apples, apples, apples. Meal deals are expensive now. God, $3.40. Club card magic. We love to see it. We love it. We love it. It's a small thing. Yes, brother. See you later. Yeah, have a nice day, man. You too, brother. You too. Try not to. Don't work too hard. Should really take that advice. This workshop should be fun. I've invited a few other people I know. Obi Agu, who just finished his college career, is gonna be going pro. Ola, who I've known for some time as well, currently playing pro in France. But some real nice, genuine characters that I personally feel can be doing a lot more to showcase their brands and who they are and really taking advantage of that. So let's discuss your brand. So let's figure out what your brand is, because all of your brands are very different. I want you to think of 3 qualities that describe yourself as an athlete, singular words, yeah? Kane, don't eat a banana like that, bro. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Next one, what are 3 qualities that describe you as an individual? 2 different things. Addy?
That took me back to secondary school.
Addy, do you want to stand up?
Hard working, discipline. I don't back down. I don't know if that's a...
Resilient.
Resilient, thank you. And the second one, funny guy. I like to have fun. I'm just me. I'm just me.
What does that mean? You said funny guy and fun, so that's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
off
a fun...
the dome, yeah?
Huh?
Off the dome.
Yeah, man, this is... Don't do that.
Alright, so...
No, because when it's his turn, he's going to be stuttering. I don't want to hear it. Alright, cool. What 3? Alright, cool. I'm a fun guy. I sound like Kawhi.
I'll say on court, I'll say aggressive, focused, but humble. Off the court, I'll say funny, loving to like all my peers. And the third one, I don't really have a third one, but...
Cool. Think of that third one. Who's next? Demi, I made eye contact. Off you go. Let's go. Why are you moving nervous?
I would say hard-headed as an athlete, lazy, dog. I wouldn't even say a dog, a gorilla. Actually.
A gorilla. Real quick, so if I'm trying to sell you to like Nike, I'm gonna say you're a stubborn, lazy dog.
As an individual, I would say what you see is what you get. Like I'm authentic and real. Like I don't change me in terms of what environment I'm in. I'm me in every single environment.
Off the court, I'm a bit egotistical. Sometimes I can get absorbed in myself. Funny, most of you know. And can be
That's very sad. Not funny and sad. Behind the camera.
But let's just say I can be immature, yeah. But on the court, I can be impulsive, like just reacting to certain stuff. I'm humble. At the same time, I know, people tell me I'm good, great, all the time, whatever, but I know what I'm capable of, and I like to think about it most of the times. And last one, I'm too nice. Yeah, too nice. Like every possession I should be going down the lane trying to dunk in everyone's heads, but
Let's talk about your audience, because this is the really important part that I don't think you guys realise, yeah? Who are your potential audiences? Shout it out. Young athletes, cool?
Even non-athletes, just guys who are just interested in the sport that you play.
Yeah, but I want you to break it down even more. What about those kids makes them want to look at you? So think about the different communities you're a part of. I'll help you out. You're Nigerian, you're from Newham, you went St. Bon's. That's 3 different sets of kids. There's one that I know you guys think of, but you probably won't say. I see you do a little dance with your Pop Smoke shades on. I've seen it. You all feel like you can attract women. Everyone comes with a different want or need. In the village, after church, coaches, past coaches, future coaches.
Sponsors, scouts.
Sponsors, what about the sponsors? Like who? The way to look at it is there's 2 different types of audiences. This is how I break it down. I've got the audience that will invest directly into what I'm doing. Then I've got the audience that will help me showcase my brand further, or showcase who I am further. So the audience that invest into me directly, you guys, the parents of the children I coach, the children, schools I work with, universities I work with, etc. The people that are part of my audience that want to help expose what I do are local newspapers, commercial brands like Noble that have wanted to partner up and showcase what we do. Have a think, are you entertaining both audiences? I want you to create a table on your phones or on your laptops. I want one column to identify who that audience is. I want another column to identify why you think they watch or follow you. Yeah? Why did they click on your school's webpage or your team's webpage to see what stats you got last game? What is it? It might be that they're hating you, and that's fine. It's cool, but identify it. And then what do they want or need? Because even people that are hating your stuff to an extent, they want or need something from your page. All right, let's be 100% transparent. No, let's be transparent and not say names. How many of you have been sent a video or a clip by someone else saying, "Right, look at my man"? So yeah, create that table. I'm gonna give. Whoa.
Friends, family, teammates.
How are they acquainted with you? So, are they from your block? What do you think they want to see?
That's what I'm doing.
There's more young players that can relate to you than that can relate to these guys. I know everyone's story, and I know none of you lot got it handed to you. But from the outside looking in to young kids, they're gonna look at these guys like they're idols. But you're on a comeback, so you're much more relatable. Girls, what girls? Girls when attracted to Ola or? Okay, so.
Most girls who interact with you, they're attracted to you. If they're attracted to you, they see you playing basketball, they're like, oh, let me slide up, make conversation.
Cool. Why do they watch and follow your stuff? Obviously they're attracted, but what do they want to see? Like what?
Me.
You doing what?
Just want to see my face, body, like they're just attracted to it.
They want to see you, yeah, in various capacities. So you might slap up a photo of you going to an award ceremony. You got to switch up how you put content now. So it's not all basketball, it's not all party. What do they need?
A form of entertainment.
A form of entertainment?
Yeah.
Like Ade, when he posts snaps, he's funny.
Yeah.
But it could just make a day.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Are you saying this?
Yeah, I get like 50 DMs like, yo, start YouTube, start vlogging.
Yeah,
like,
proper.
Like, and you can do it from your iPhone. So you can just get like a tripod, just walk around, or a gimbal that Ade has. And you walk around and you go by Satay Bar on a Saturday and just record. Why is it serious, Ade? Huh? Why is it serious?
The entertainment is serious.
The entertainment is large and then,
Agents, perfect. Why do they watch your stuff?
They're looking for an opportunity to open up a pathway into work.
Cool. So you'll get your current agent who's probably keeping tabs on you, and then we should be keeping tabs, and then other agents that are like, okay, what if he's unhappy? I'll swoop in.
To see what ways they can market you. Like, I mean, you could be a great athlete, but if you're a menace like off the court, it's hard to sell you. It's hard to like get you teams or even off-court opportunities because you might not be trustworthy or.
And you have to pass. What a lot of people don't talk about. You have to pass the eye test as a basketball player. You have to walk through the door, and if you say I play basketball, we've got to believe you. If you don't pass that eye test, automatically you've limited your opportunities. What do they want or need? Agents, what do they want? So you kind of mentioned it. They want your current agent to slip up. Information. So, really good point. How many of you are transparent with how your seasons are going? Someone who did a really good job this year, Jono. Jono did an amazing job of being transparent with his year. You lot knew when he wasn't getting played. You knew when he started to get some fringe minutes. You knew when he got starts. You knew when he got injured. He kept his audience updated throughout the season.
But would you say that's because, like, the London Lions made that? Like,
it's not just the London Lions.
No, I know, but that helps. If you don't have that with the team that you go to.
How many cameras you got on that phone, bro? If you looked at Jono's page, you look at it right now, you can see how his season went. You can get a rough gauge.
Yeah, when he started.
Some of you man go missing for the year. I only know because I look on Eurobasket.
The crazy thing is, a lot of us are not like that though. Like, regardless our season's going good, going bad, when it's season, we lock in, we come back.
Okay, cool. All right, so on that point,
They have time though.
If you can just research stats and stuff like that.
because, all right, really good question. Because if I'm a brand, yeah, who sponsors and endorses athletes from multiple disciplines, multiple sports, yeah, let's be 100% real. Basketball is nowhere near as financially lucrative as football, volleyball, even netball to an extent, rugby, athletics, because in this country, basketball as a culture does not invest in itself. So if you want money off the court, you're going to have to showcase it. If you want to be low key, that's 100% fine. But understand you are only going to get paid if you are going to get paid for the 9 months in the year. And during a cost of living crisis, I wouldn't recommend that. When people say they want to be low key, all that tells me is you're not confident enough to show what's really going on. That's what it tells me.
Like if your team, like they have a social media page, right? Post game clips of you after the game. You repost them.
Yeah.
But after the game, I'm not gonna be like.
If it's like a season and it's like losing season and it's like.
Alright, so if it's a good question, if it's a losing season, yeah, this is where you have, as a person, need to think more cutthroat. You need to showcase your career, bro. You're thinking about the small pocket of basketball guys and girls that just hate for no reason, that will say, yo, Matthew's getting smoked in the States. Bro, there's kids that will just see you do one dunk. You could have lost by 60, but all they care about is that one dunk. That's the kid that's gonna buy your jersey when it's in JD Sports. That's the kid that's gonna pay for tickets. Not the haters. I don't wanna see any of you being broke basketball guys. You see a lot of them on a Sunday at Hoots Fix.
That was a straight.
I'll be real. But it's true. It's true. It's true.
Even go most of us are African in here. You know your mum says this ball will stop bouncing one day.
Yeah. Exactly.
You always want to so like we know this already. If you're African, your mum's always saying this like go to training again.
And what I don't want for you guys is the ball to stop bouncing, and then you're like, oh damn, now I got to think of something. You want to smoothly transition. Now we're going to talk about presenting your brand. Don't just think of on your phone. Yeah. Playing in games. Playing in tournaments, events.
Networking. Just like
Networking.
this right here.
Yep.
Just showing up to events.
Yep. So I'd say speaking engagements, public appearances. I spoke to Obi about this the other day. How many of you have been back to your, I know you have, been back to your primary, secondary schools, sixth forms, for free? Why?
I just went to the kids just now.
Why? LinkedIn's great for brands because you can go and find out who the marketing manager for Nike is in the London division. Instagram, obviously, Instagram's great. Pictures, videos, really easy to use, interactive, gives everyone a chance to see you. Facebook, you guys are gonna laugh. but I hope all of you have set up Facebook fan pages for yourself. Why? Because that's where the parents are. So when you start dropping merchandise, like a half crazy t-shirt or something, who's the person that's gonna, who's gonna be the person that signs off on that purchase? Not the 8-year-old that doesn't have a bank account. The dad with the credit card that says, all right, baby Michael, you can have it. I want this color. What's the parent gonna do? What's Kane about? I don't want my son wearing any stupid man's t-shirt. I wanna see what my man's about. Okay, cool, he's a good athlete. No, I said negative headlines about him. Cool, you can wear his t-shirt. Next time we'll go through designing sales emails and call scripts, designing and engaging presentations. So I'm gonna get you to go off and design presentations, and then I'll pick it apart next time and tell you how it can be better. And then we're gonna practice it as well. So next time round, we're gonna practice speaking. And it's not necessarily gonna be about basketball. I might put you on the spot and say, right, convince me why I should go deep sea diving in a submarine. Yeah, I might say that. But if you can convince me to do that, you can convince me to endorse you.